For a refresh, right? A new fabric to feel up against the skin. We've got it for you. In fact, it's our #1 fabric in home reflections sheets that we're bringing you. It's this brushed, like really soft texture. And we brought it to you time and time again, and it's sold out time and time again. So I was actually in the meeting where they said, hey, can we make this a today's special value? Can we not offer you just one set for $49.98, but let's make it two?
Yes.
Let's give you a solid, let's give you a print, because you don't want to make a choice. We want to give you both. $49.98 for both sets of sheets. We've got them for you in twin XL, full queen, king, California king, and split king. And since midnight, 28,500 orders have been placed. Already in this show, Matt, how many orders have been placed in this show already? Is it over 400 orders placed? And this is your first look at them. So right away, Carrie, I do want to talk about the fabric on this.
Yes, please. So when we're talking about this fabric, this is one of our fan favorites. It's why it's here. Excuse me, I always say that this is your TSV at home. You created this. It was something that you said, you know what, we absolutely love these sheets. This is our double brushed sheet. So it feels like peach skin. It feels like if you plucked a rose petal off of the rose and rubbed it between your fingers, that soft, suede-y feel is what you're getting. But what's fantastic about it is that it is incredibly durable. Incredibly breathable, so you don't have to worry about sleeping hot. This is a sheet for all seasons, whether it is spring going all into the fall, into the winter. Look at that billow on there as well. And then I had to double check this last night before we kicked off, even though I already knew.
Oh, extra pillowcases.
It comes with 8 pillowcases.
Yeah.
4 for the twin and the twin XL, but I had to double check.
Yeah, so
I had to keep going back.
So if you pick up full queen, king, California king, or split king, you're gonna get 2 sets of sheets, which includes 2 bottom sheets, 2 top sheets. But then we give you the extra pillowcases, so each sheet or set is gonna have 4 pillowcases. That's 8 pillowcases total.
This is what I like to say, is like if we were sharing, if we were in a room in a house, like you get this bed,
and you get this bed.
That bed. Like this, everything in the package, this is how it's coming.
Well, listen, let's talk about color choices because everybody's going to get a solid and a print. And we've got brand new prints. So if you've tried these sheets before and you love them, now's your chance to get more at a crazy good deal of $16 and change on Easy Pay. This one is called your blue tile. Blue tile with the blue. Now that's been very popular today. I have fewer than 1,600 remaining. Okay, Peach Flamingo is coming back.
It's coming back
with a vengeance.
It's one of the sheets that started it all. It was one of the original
sold out every time we had it on air. So Peach Flamingo with the peach is coming to you as well, if you want that. Gray stars. Oh, you know what? Let me go over here. Sand shells in the sand. That's a beautiful new pattern that we're bringing to you today. Next to that, the gray stars with the gray. This has sold out time and time again.
Yes, this is another original. This is on my son's bed right now. He gets into the bed and he does the feet dance, which means it's super soft, Mommy. I love it so much.
I love this one. There's like a soft yellow in here that just makes everyone happy when they see it. Then we have a brand new one.
So good.
Okay, so Sage Palm and the Sage. If you want your home to look and feel like Palm Beach, like hotel.
To feel like an oasis. Yeah. Like you're in a beautiful island Airbnb.
Yeah, now we started the day with 5,600 of these. I have 1,300 remaining.
Whoa.
So that's obviously been very popular. Orchid Paisley and the white, that's a great combination.
I love this combination because if you're somebody who wants to kind of dip your toe into some patterns, but you still want it to feel a little neutral, this goes, you can go traditional with this, and it can also be a little on trend and youthful as well because of the color palette that's in there.
Over here, we have another new one. This is what we've shown you on the bed. The Aqua Floral and the Aqua.
I love that one too. We talk about this a lot, Alberti, when we're presenting together, just like in fashion, all the different colors that are in that one sheet.
In one.
You have so many different pops of colors that you can bring into your space with that set.
That's been very popular in this show. I'm in love with this lilac gingham and the lilac.
We took a tradition and made it a little poppy and
fun. Yeah. Can you imagine this for like, you know, a girl's dorm room? Like how pretty would that be?
So good.
Then we have Yellow Butterfly and the yellow. This is a returning favorite from our customers. consumers. So if you are looking for something new and different, and you want to have, butterflies, they signify that, like, a lot of people think of butterflies as like transformation,
yes,
metamorphosis.
Absolutely, a little rebirth, absolutely.
And I remember once upon a time I had a friend who told me that butterflies, when you see butterflies, they're helping you make decisions.
Ooh, I love that. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get that from my bed.
Yes, exactly.
Every morning I wake up.
And then if you're me and you're very indecisive, just get white.
Yes, white. But the make of these sheets is so fantastic as well, because with the white, I always like to point it out, it's that perfect weight where it's not too thin, it's not going to be flimsy around your legs, and it's not going to be see-through as well.
So whether you're, breaking them apart, giving them to, putting one in one bedroom, one in another, or maybe you're keeping one set, gifting one set. A lot of people are getting married this time of year. Maybe you're giving them both for just $49.98. It should be over $95 to get the 2 sheet sets. And honestly, that's a deal. That, like, if you were getting these at $95 today at our today's special value price,
that's impressive.
That would be a deal. The price that we have for you today, look up sheets. See how much they cost. Even at like the discount websites, you cannot get 2 sets of sheets with extra pillowcases, with this type of fabrication, with these exclusive prints, anywhere else except for right here at QVC. Because why? We cut out the middleman and we brought you the best value possible. H488-879 is your item number. Give us a call if you love Home Reflections sheets. Maybe you own these.
Please.
These have crazy good reviews on QVC.com. I actually wrote some down. Wait, so I want to. The one person wrote, softest sheets I've ever had. Check, true. 100% true. Extra elastic all around the base is fantastic. They stay in place. Wait till we show you some of these features. They don't pill, and they're very comfortable to sleep on. I mean, these are just some of the things that people say about Home Reflections sheets. This set in particular. But let's talk about what makes Home Reflections different.
Yeah, so what makes Home Reflections different, first and foremost, is that we are a group of humans sitting in a room designing things for you at home. I will say it over and over again, Home Reflections is your brand at home. Everything that we do, we keep you in mind. So when you're seeing these sheets, when you're seeing these patterns, they were designed for you by a group of people that put so much love and passion into what we do. So we overspec everything. Starting with that flat sheet, you're going to get extra real estate. Why this is important is because if you have that deeper mattress, you don't want that short sheet on the side, nor if you have somebody who sleeps with you that is a burrito roller that tucks and rolls, you want some sheet left. So that's also important. And then as we move down into our fitted sheet, we are going to have that 1-inch elastic that runs all the way around the bottom. And then what that does is it holds that mattress really, really tightly. So if you have a deep mattress, you're going to be great. But if you have a low profile mattress, these are also going to tuck around really nice. And then Alberti, if you run your hand right down to the side of the bed, because you have a great shot right there, you will see that we also add those tags in that will say side. And we do this honestly just to make life a little bit easier. So you're not playing Ring Around the Rosie at 9 o'clock when you're trying to make the bed.
Well, if you have a king size bed, it is impossible.
It is impossible. I have to say,
it is
even
impossible.
In my 40+ years, I still cannot figure out that, like, how to put a king size on.
My mother taught me how to make my bed when I was really, really young, and I still have a problem with my king size bed.
So you have tags now, so you don't have to worry about it. Also, that extra real estate in the pocket, when you're going to make the bed, it makes it easier. So when you're getting up against your headboard, I call it that knuckle rub, when you're getting into the back. When
the
you
knuckle buster is what it is.
Yes, exactly. When you have a little extra room, and then of course, the extra pillowcases, whether you're changing these in and out because you're somebody who changes your pillowcases a little bit more frequently, or you're just stacking and lofting your bed.
Even the way that the pillows are, kind of finished, there's a beautiful pin tuck detail along the edge here. These are all qualities you would not expect to find out of a sheet set that costs you $25.
Yes.
By the way, no matter what size, go and find a king-sized sheet set with extra pillowcases for $25. It doesn't exist anywhere. It doesn't exist anywhere, right? Go and find split king sheet sets, right? Because if you get split king, you're getting 2 bottom sheets, or basically 4 for the 2 sets, plus all the extra pillowcases. I want to show you your color choices really quickly one more time. Let's do a quick run through, and you can see for yourself All of these are beautiful choices. They're all made to wow you and redecorate the room the second you walk in the room.
Absolutely.
It's the largest
It's
piece
the
of furniture in the room.
Largest piece, and also I always say to people, you have to enjoy your home. Your home is like a great outfit when you're stepping out of the house. It should feel like a great place when you're stepping back in your home. So if it's your home, if it's your space, or maybe the guest room, you want to feel amazing when you get into your bed or you see that space.
Truthfully. Now, if you want this blue tile with the blue, we started with 6,200 today. We have final 1,300 remaining. You know, I'm looking at the bottom of the screen. We're selling out of sizes. We're like getting super limited in certain sizes. That's our size chart at the bottom of the screen. If you see green, we have your size. If you see yellow, that means go. Go, go, go. Order, 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 because we're getting limited. And if you see red, unfortunately, we've sold out of that size in that color. That's the blue tile. This is our peach flamingo right over here. Always very popular. At this price point, like, you know, you're not committed to it for the rest of your life. If you put it on the bed once or twice, you're happy.
And also, you're getting that solid. So guess what? You can be a little whimsical, because you can always say, okay, I'm done being whimsical this month. And you can go back to that gorgeous neutral peach as well.
Yeah, or maybe you're just using a couple of the pillows from the flamingos, mixing them in with the peach. That's a great choice. Over here, we have our sand shells. This one I thought was really elegant, honestly.
This is one of my favorites in the entire set, because I'm a neutral girl, but what happens a lot with neutrals is we're boring.
It's boring.
Yes, so the fact that you get a little bit of a whimsical print, something that's a little bit more elevated, but it's fun, but we're still staying neutral as well.
Yeah, and if we would get in a little bit closer, you'll see they almost look like little paintings.
And there's different tones in there too. There's charcoal grays in there as well. So you can pull in different colors in your space.
Now, next to us over here, we have the gray stars with the gray. Now that one is super limited. I know that. I was looking at across the screen, like everything was like limited, sold out in sizes. If you want that one, definitely check out your shopping cart and get that home right now. That, in fact, Gray Stars is going across the screen right now at the bottom. Here we have our sage palm and the sage. Now fewer than 1,100 remaining there. Our orchid paisley with the white. That's so pretty. And now, and this one has like a pink, a coral, a beautiful kind of like a tangerine orange, and then this is
almost
like a taupe.
it's like a taupey eggplant in there as well. So again, if you want to add a little pattern, a little color to your space, but you still want to stay a little bit more kind of low key, that's a great option.
Aqua floral and aqua down here have been very, very popular, so you definitely don't want to wait on that. And remember, you get both sets for the price that you're seeing on the screen. Lilac gingham and lilac. I hope somebody's picking this up because I think it's such a beautiful one.
I was a purple girl and my son is a purple boy, so I love purple. There's something about the beautiful lilac color. It just can go with so many things in our homes.
By the way, take the gingham sheet and take it to a picnic.
Yes.
Let's take it to a picnic. Then we have for you this beautiful butterfly, yellow butterfly with yellow. So you're getting both that you're seeing here. Again, the butterflies come in corals and oranges. They're very pretty. And then last but not least, we have it for you in the white. H488879 is your item number. $16 and change gets it home. When was the last time you bought a new pair of sheets?
Yes.
Right? When was the last time you got into bed a brand new crisp set of sheets? One time I read this a long time ago. Carrie Loughlin, you're going to love this fact. That Oprah slept on a brand new pair of sheets every single week.
Oh, to be Oprah. Oh, to be Oprah.
I know. I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure that is exactly.
I feel like you might be
right. But I feel like I'm right. All right. So, but like the feeling is so nice, especially when you can cuddle up in your sheets.
Yes.
There's something so cozy about this. They don't sleep hot.
No.
They don't sleep cold. Like they have a nice, soft, plush hand to them. And take a look at this video, how we're, by the way, I feel like they barely wrinkle.
That was my next thing, is that why I love these is that if they ever do get the slightest wrinkle, and we've been in and out of these sheets all day, you spray them with a little water bottle, you shake them, and the wrinkles fall out. They are the easiest to take care of, super incredibly durable, breathable, soft like peach skin. And I wanted to show you, you were saying earlier, with the flamingos to kind of, well, maybe you could just add the pillowcases. So what we're doing here is we're mixing the two that you get together. And what happens is now the floral becomes the pop in the solid. And then if we walk over to here, now the solid on this one becomes the grounding force. So we put that solid behind it. So if you're looking at this and you're like, I'm not sure I want to do all the floral. Well, you don't have to. You know, the world is your whimsy. You can absolutely interchange these, but you see how that solid grounds it over here and that print pops it over there.
You know, sheets should be fun. Right?
I agree.
Sheets should be fun.
Homes should be more fun.
Yes, exactly.
I'm here to have a fun home.
And, you know, my mother worked in fine linens for a very, very long time.